Things to avoid when creating a brand identity. Creating a brand identity is an important task of any business. In this video, we'll go over the top things to avoid when creating your brand identity. Your brand identity needs to be unique and memorable. If you're not careful when creating it, you can end up with something that's just like everyone else's. First and foremost, avoid not having a clear vision of what you want your brand to be. Your brand identity is the sum total of all of your customers' experiences with your company, so it's important that you have a solid idea of what you want those experiences to be. You need to know how you want people to feel when they interact with your brand and what kind of feelings you want them to have, whether it's excitement, joy, or even just comfort. Secondly, you need to avoid using stock imagery in your branding materials. The internet is loaded with free stock images that people use all the time, so there's no reason for you not to use them either. However, don't just grab anything that looks good. Make sure the image really fits your brand and the message you're trying to convey. That said, don't think that just because a picture is expensive it'll work better than one that's cheap. You still have to make sure it works with your company's mission statement and tone of voice. You should also avoid using generic fonts like Times New Roman or Arial when designing your logo. It's just too common and will probably get lost in the shuffle unless it's really well done. Instead, try using fonts like Helvetica or Garamond. They're both professional looking but still unique enough to stand out from the crowd. Fourthly, don't be trendy. You don't want to create something that's going to look dated or feel irrelevant by the time it's launched. Trends are great for entertainment, but they're not so great for branding. Next, don't try to be too clever or witty in your branding efforts. If you try too hard, it can come across as fake and contrived, which will make people lose confidence in your brand. Lastly, don't go overboard on the colors and fonts used in your branding efforts. They should all have a clear purpose, and they shouldn't overwhelm consumers with too much information at once, which is why we recommend keeping things simple. Be sure to avoid these common mistakes in order to successfully establish your brand identity. Visit linkdaddy.shop today to learn everything you need to know about branding.